If to think about the horrible decision Putin made about the war in Ukraine on February 24th, there are very different positions of experts. Some are saying that Putin got crazy, and this decision is absolutely different from his style of decision-making. His style of decision-making is not to make irreversible decisions, and this one not only is horrible in terms of human losses, but it's absolutely irreversible. In my view, and we are doing special project on decision-making, I think that Putin's decision could result from several different things. First of all, we should not think about Putin's regime and about the mechanism of decision-making as about something absolutely stable, because it did change, it did transform in time. And as Putin was dismantling all semi-independent actors, he did also dismantle foolproof mechanisms. So there are no foolproof mechanisms. Elite is degrading due to all these political developments, and it should inevitably lead to certain mistakes, like the one made by the Kremlin, made by the Putin in February. There was understandable calculation. The West is weak. Western leaders are weak. Each of them did face his or her personal problems in those countries. There was no danger of consolidation at the West, because by Kremlin's expectations there was a kind of national selfishness in the result of the epidemic. And finally there was humiliation of NATO in Afghanistan pretty recently. That's why, looking at very low Zelensky's approval ratings, the Kremlin did decide that it's very good timing to oppose the West. And the problem I see is that the Kremlin doesn't look at this war as about offensive. So they do think that they are in defensive, and they do respond to the West, which is conspiring against Russia. Now there are a lot of discussions about what did lead Putin to this bloody mistake. Should he blame FSB and secret services for giving him wrong information? In my view, the most serious reason for him to make this mistake is connected first with the mechanism of decision-making I did try to explain, and second, with the idea all Secret Service officers, Putin included, do have about society. In their view, citizens, the society, are not subjects, they are objects, they are manipulated by political elites. That's why they did look at Ukrainian people, they did look at public opinion at the West as at non-existing players, and this appeared to be absolutely wrong. So the mistake they made, which perhaps will lead to the collapse of the regime, is the result of long-term evolution of the same regime.